In this video, I'm going to tell you why every blogger should be looking at building that email list. Hello YouTube, I'm John Davis, I'm a digital marketer, and in this video I just want to go over why you would need to build your email list. What's the point? What benefit are you going to get from building that email list? You've got all your YouTube subscribers, you've got all your Facebook friends and people that follow your page. Surely you don't need to actually build an email address list as well. I mean, what a pain in the backside that's going to be. Actually, it's one of the most important things you can do for your online presence. So depending on what you do, and I'm kind of aiming this a little bit more actually at bloggers. So it's bloggers where I've seen this question come up. There's various groups that I kind of participate in where I get loads of advice and loads of kind of feedback and really good little communities of people that are trying to create their own way online by creating a blog. It's usually the most accessible one because creating your blog is extremely cheap. You don't have to put your face to it. It's not as scary as doing video. So there's loads and loads of blogs out there. The fact that it's so easy to do means that there's tons and tons, but you've still got to dedicate yourself and master your craft in order to kind of make money through a blog and to build that presence. But a lot of people don't do it to make money anyway. A lot of people do it to actually just talk about something they're passionate about. So it's in them communities that I keep seeing the same questions coming up. Why do I need to build an email list? What's the point? Like, what am I going to do with that email list? Is it just for a newsletter subscription? I mean, who reads newsletters? So it's that kind of thing, really. So I know this doesn't apply to everyone, but I want to just quickly go over some of the main reasons why you should build an email list today. Hey guys, if like me, you want to learn how to make a second income stream through affiliate marketing, then hit subscribe and the bell and you won't miss a thing. So number one, if Facebook goes pop, if YouTube gets abducted by aliens or anything else happens, then you've lost all them subscribers. You've lost your audience. You could have spent years and years building up that list of people that follow what you're trying to say, and you've just lost them all. Now that seems hard to imagine, that Facebook or YouTube might disappear, and maybe they never will in our lifetime, who knows? Maybe they'll just adapt and always be there and it's just part of life now. I mean, I'm sadly old enough to remember a time where there was no such thing, and it was definitely not part of life. So things evolve, things change, so who knows? But regardless of the platform, if you're putting content out there and you've got people that are following you, you've got an audience, you need a way of communicating with them. So you'll find that Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they create the rules. So if your audience is on their platform, they set the rules, they're in charge, they're the boss, you're just playing along. You follow whatever terms and conditions that you ignore and click and submit. You're basically in the mercy of whatever they decide. So it's always worth having that way that you can communicate with your audience, especially if you're promoting other people's products or selling your own products and trying to build kind of an online business through your content, whether it's a blog or YouTube or whatever it is. Secondly, we're exposed to so much content online at the moment that we need a way of filtering through the rubbish, a way of building that know, like and trust factor. We need to find the people that are genuine, and email's a good way of doing that. So it's a good way for people to get to know you. So what I generally do is if I set up a new blog, I'll set up a autoresponder. So in other words, if you click subscribe on my blog or however way you get there, if your email address goes into my autoresponder, then it'll send you a sequence of emails. And there's different ways you can do this. You can just say, welcome to my channel. I hope there's stuff in there that you like. Or you can set different ones. You could set a 10 email sequence so that every day for 10 days. Or you can use Russell Brunson's soap opera sequence where he kind of describes the backstory and gives people hope and introduces themselves. And however way you do it, it's a way of your audience getting to know you, to build that trust. It could be that some people don't read that email, and that's fine. It's actually more than fine. If you can get people to unsubscribe, that's even better, because that means that the ones that are left, the ones that don't unsubscribe, the ones that read your emails, and you'll see in the autoresponder, you'll see the statistics. It'll say like, I don't know, 33% of people opened this email. You know which of your messages and which of your emails are actually working. So if you send an email out to 1,000 people and you see how many people opened that email, you know that maybe the subject, the hook was good, and you can play on that again. If you don't get a single click to whatever you're telling them in that email to do, like to go to my new YouTube video, to go to my new blog post, if you don't get a single click, then you probably know that you're missing the target somewhere. You're not quite getting the right message across. So you can use it as a way of analysing things, but more importantly, it's a way for them to get to know you. One of the ways for them to get to know you. And it also has that personal touch. It's an email. So you know yourself, it's such a habit that we're in now that you log in, you open your email, or you use your phone, you open your email, and you read through and you highlight and delete the ones you don't want. That's fine. And then the ones that you do want, you read it and you take a look, and it's more personal. It's not this YouTube video I'm putting out there, although you're listening, and YouTube is quite a good way of having that personal touch. So I mean, I've created this video just for you. So just so you know this, and I'm not taking a mickey, I'm being dead genuine. You're watching this video because I made this video for you. So again, you do get a personal touch on YouTube because you can hear my daft voice, you can see my big nose and my big elephant ears. So you definitely get a personal touch with this, but with other platforms, you don't necessarily. Whereas email, you do. It's a one-to-one communication. It's actually one-to-many. So on an autoresponder, which is basically a way of automating email, and we get people on that by having like a, let's say, a subscribe button on our website. When they subscribe, we can ask for their first name, their email address, and then hit the big button, subscribe. Easy. You type 2 things in, you're subscribed. It might be that we have to create a lead magnet to give them just to entice them to subscribe a little bit more. But once we've done that, if we collect that first name, we can set it in the email so that it picks out the first name and addresses them. So it could be that in that email it says, "Hi John, hope you've had a great day," blah blah blah, and then the rest of the email. So it's a way of creating that little personal touch as well. Like I touched on a moment ago, it could be that you've had 1,000 people subscribe, and it's a good way of testing your message. So you can see which of the email sequence, which one gets opened, which ones aren't opened, which ones are ignored, which ones people unsubscribe. There's different actions that we can do in the autoresponder. So it's a good way of looking at the statistics and trying to fine tune our message really. No, look at all the big marketers out there. None of them will create an email sequence that straight off the bat will just like smash it out of the park. They'll go in there and they'll analyze and fine tune and just try and tweak and perfect the message. And that's the big marketers. I'm talking about like, if no one knows you, how do you do it? So you have to find what your audience likes about you, what they know, what they like, what they trust, and you work on that and you get that across in your message. It's a good way of analysing whether that's working. And the main reason we want to analyse that and see if it is working is they say, don't they, like you need 7 touch points before someone will buy off you. I say buy, now it could be that you don't sell your own product. It could be that you're just trying to grow an audience and you make money through affiliate marketing and you're trying to promote products. So it could just be that you're trying to get people on your list. And let's pick as an example, I would send out, say, 5 emails over the space of a week. And it could be a build up to a new product launch or a new service or a new feature in something that I promote. And it could be that I deliver 3-4 emails where I'm telling them about a problem that I had, how this new product, this new feature fixed that problem, give them hope, talk about the pain points, talk about the benefits. And on the last one, you say, why don't you try it as well? Give them that reason to click on it, that reason to sign up, that reason to try it. And you will then make some money through a commission if they buy that product. But that's not tacky, that's not bad, that's not harmful. If you're genuinely promoting a product that you like and love, then what's wrong with that? You're telling them the benefits, you've done the hard work of demonstrating why it works for you, and you're just sharing that message. So that's affiliate marketing. It's not a bad thing, it's win-win really. And it could be that you've got that same message on your YouTube channel, on your blog, on a review article. It could be that you've already put something similar on Facebook, but email's another place that you can create one of these 7 points of contact, one of these 7 touch points. So you can send it out to your list that you've built. You could tell them all about this great new thing, and some of them will be interested, some of them won't. So you might find that if they're already on your list or they've already bought from you for a product before, then they're a more targeted person, a more targeted audience. They already know, like, and trust you in some cases. So it could be that they're more willing to kind of buy off you again. And also, you can also do things like, say on your blog, you created a review post. So it could be that you've created a review post, and at the end of that review post, you say, listen, this is my review. If you want a cheat sheet on how to use this amazing thing, subscribe below. And it could be that they've not subscribed to you before, but you've put this little call to action in. You're going to give them a little cheat sheet. If they subscribe, you can set it in the email autoresponder so that when they subscribe using that particular button, they come through and you can segment them. You can say, great new product email list. It could, and to almost distinguish that these people came through that button. It was that review, that product, and they came through that way. So you put them onto a separate list, which is basically specific to that. You know that in future, if you promote a complementary product, an upgrade of that product, something similar, something that fixes the same kind of problems and pain points and objections, something that's kind of complementary, you know that email list were people that were interested in that one particular product review. So you can almost use that segmentation to say, right, well, this part of my audience is suitable to target for this. Whereas the people that came through a different route maybe aren't. So it just gives you a little bit more of a targeted approach should you need it. In the same way that you can then retarget them and promote other things or give them value in the similar things, then you've also got the same thing for like subscribers. So a lot of people, you find a great website. I'm really guilty of this. What I do is I use my mobile phone. I'll find a website and I'll think, that's brilliant. I love the message. I love what they're saying. There's something that I like about that website, that blog. And then I leave it as an open tab. And then every now and then my kids will come and they'll close all my tabs on my phone. And I've got like 53 open tabs of websites that I go back. It's like I'm too lazy to use favorites anymore. It's like it's either an open tab or you're nothing to me. So it's like everything hinges on whether you're an open tab or otherwise. I've just got that many things that I'm looking at and doing. You just come in here and out here and that's it, you're gone forever. Whereas if I was on their email list and they sent me an email just to say, listen, I've just created this brand new blog post, I've just created this brand new YouTube video. If you want to check it out, this is what it's about, and I'm putting it on there now. And if I receive that, it triggers my memory. It takes me back to that website or back to their YouTube channel. It gets that repeat kind of subscription. It gives me that kind of nudge back in the right direction to wherever they're promoting their products. A good way of doing this, so if you're a beginner, you're watching this and you've got your blog and you're thinking, yeah, but I can't do that. I don't know what to write in an email. Look at what other people are doing. Literally, just find your favorite blogs, find your biggest influencers, find whoever. Put your email list in. Stop being afraid of putting your email list in. Put your email list in. See what they send you. Write it down if need be, or draw it on a piece of paper. So immediately after you hit subscribe, what do they send you? They send you an email. What's it talk about? What are they trying to tell you? Are they just going to tell you what's to come over the next week? Are they just going to say, thank you for subscribing, the end? What is it that they're actually trying to get across? Do you get a follow-up on day 2, day 3, day 4? Try and write like, how many days is it in between? How does the message change? At what point do they say, I promote this product, it's really good, please click on it and buy it? Is it day 3, day 5, never? So just put your email address in some of the sites that you love and see what they do. So most of the time they'll be bringing you in with like a lead magnet, like a free cheat sheet, a free guide, a free book, and then they'll probably try and promote you. I don't know, it could be like a 14-day challenge to get your blog up and running. Various different things. But have a look, see what they're doing. What's stopping you from doing the same? The technical skills around this aren't that hard. If you want to know anything more, or you want some more details on creating these email sequences and creating your actual autoresponders, I'll create another video that shows you kind of the back end, the technical side. It's really not that difficult. There's loads of options. Some cheaper, some more expensive kind of autoresponders. Some are more all singing, all dancing. Some of them, I'd say, are better suited for smaller audiences, and some are better for bigger audiences where it's already a profitable business. So it's not as hard as you're expecting, but have a look at what others are doing. Email sequence, hack them. And lastly, basically, what do you need to do this? So you need somewhere that you produce content. So let's say a blog. So you've got your blog. So your blog has a way for them to subscribe. It has a button on there. It has a WordPress plugin, or it might be built into your theme, or you might have a lead magnet. You have something on there that says subscribe, and however way you do it, you want to get people to hit that button, put their email address in, hit that button, get on your list. That pings right over to your email autoresponder that's over here. Your email autoresponder will have a list, and it will have a set of emails that you've created, and it will say, when someone subscribes, send this email, then wait 24 hours, send in the next email, wait 24 hours, send the next email. Or it's as short and as long as you want to make it. But that is why you should have an email list. The big marketers all say the power is in the email list. And the reason they're saying that is because you've got all these options, you've got this targeted approach, you've got control of that list. You choose what message you wish to send to them. You choose if you want to direct them to new content that needs kind of pushing and promoting and boosting. If you've got a product then that you release, there's your email list of people that know, like, and trust you that you can then send an email to and bring them back into your world. So I hope that helps. I hope that explains to you why, from a blogging point of view or a YouTube channel point of view, why it's useful to have an email list and the importance and kind of power of having that list. So I hope that was of use. If you want to subscribe to my channel, if you've got any questions on this or anything else to do with digital marketing, drop it in the comments and I will do my very best to come back and help you with it. Cheers.